Pop culture over the last 20 years or so is riddled with stories about pioneering scientists visiting new worlds. In the 1990s, there was Sliders, a favorite of mine. There was also Stargate SG-1 with a different planet each week. In this week's story, Dimension of the Lost, 3 scientists visit 3 different dimensions. 2 of them have life-changing experiences, while the third ends up solving a mystery that has haunted humanity for generations.
A buzz of anticipation filled the laboratory as Dana Williams, a renowned science journalist, entered a room where history was about to be made. Dr. Eleanor Thompson, Dr. Samuel Foster, and Dr. Raj Patel stood beside a marvel of scientific achievement, the multidimensional portal eagerly awaiting to share their groundbreaking work. "Good morning," Dana said, extending a hand. "I'm Dana Williams, and I must say the air in here is electric. It feels like something wonderful is about to happen." "Good morning, Dana," Dr. Thompson said warmly. "I'm Dr. Eleanor Thompson, a theoretical physicist. This," she gestured toward the massive, humming portal, "is the culmination of our relentless pursuit to explore parallel dimensions." Dr. Foster joined in. "Samuel Foster here, experimental physicist. Our project may seem like science fiction, but it's a leap towards understanding the universe's infinite possibilities. We've already succeeded in sending a drone through the portal." Dr. Patel, the engineer who brought the theoretical into the tangible, extended his hand. "Raj Patel, I ensured that our theories had a stage to play on. Crafting this portal was no less than creating a masterpiece. It's a culmination of all our life's work." Dana, absorbing the introductions, turned toward the portal. "It's incredible. Could you elaborate more on what motivated this ambitious project?" "Curiosity, mainly," Dr. Thompson said. "We aimed to uncover the mysteries hidden in the fabric of the multiverse. Imagine exploring realms where the laws of physics as we know them may not apply, where impossibilities become everyday occurrences." "And today," Dr. Foster added, "we're not just observers. We're stepping beyond the threshold, becoming explorers of these uncharted territories." Dr. Patel nodded. "It's not without risks, but the potential discoveries are beyond comprehension." "So you're going through the portal yourselves?" Dana asked, curiously gleaming in her eyes. "Yes," Dr. Thompson said. "Each of us will visit a different dimension, experiencing and observing the wonders and anomalies they have to offer." Dana looked at the scientists, admiration in her gaze. "This is monumental. Your courage and curiosity are about to unlock new frontiers in science. I feel so privileged to witness and document this historic moment." The scientists shared a look of gratitude and determination, ready to embark on journeys that would change their lives and redefine the boundaries of human knowledge and imagination. The lab was a hive of palpable excitement, with instruments chirping their readiness and monitors displaying cascades of data. As the moment of truth neared, Dana, notebook in hand, was already weaving the first threads of this groundbreaking story. "Dr. Thompson," Dana said, looking up from her notes, "with such an ambitious project, there must have been countless challenges. Were there moments you doubted the portal's feasibility?" Dr. Thompson nodded, a reflective look in her eyes. "Absolutely. Merging theory with practicality always brings its hurdles, but every challenge pushed us to refine our approach, to think outside the conventions, and to persist." Dana scribbled down her response, then turned to Dr. Patel. "And from an engineering perspective, Raj, crafting a machine that can pierce the veil between dimensions must have been monumental. Were there any breakthroughs or eureka moments?" "Oh, plenty," Dr. Patel said. "There were times our prototypes fizzled out or gave us results we didn't expect. But there was this one moment when everything just clicked. The algorithms, the energy configurations, it all fell into place. That was the turning point." Dana's gaze then shifted to Dr. Foster. "Samuel, once you step through the portal, how will you navigate or even communicate in a realm where the laws of physics might be entirely different?" "That's the thrill, isn't it?" Dr. Foster said, a twinkle of excitement in his eyes. "We've equipped ourselves with the best tools and tech, but beyond that, It's our adaptability, our keen sense of observation, and our scientific intuition that will guide us. It's uncharted territory, and that's what makes it all so exhilarating." Dana nodded, clearly impressed. Clearly, this project is not just about the machinery or the science. It's about pushing boundaries, both external and internal, and I'm here to capture every detail, every emotion as this history unfolds. Dr. Thompson was the first to take the momentous step. Clad in an advanced suit designed to withstand unknown environmental conditions, she stood on the threshold of the humming portal. Her voice resonated with a mixture of excitement and uncertainty as she spoke. "Today, we break the chains of the known and dive into the oceans of unknown dimensions," she declared, addressing Dana and her colleagues. "Who knows what realms of reality or fantasy await us on the other side?" As the portal's energies swirled around her, she stepped through, vanishing into the multidimensional pathways. The lab held its collective breath, waiting, hoping, and imagining the wonders she might be encountering. Soon it was Dr. Foster's turn. He had the determined look of a man on a mission. "We're on the precipice of discovering new laws of physics, new concepts of existence," he said. "It's like being a child again, where everything you see challenges your understanding and sparks your curiosity." With a deep breath, he stepped into the portal, leaving the familiar dimensions behind and embracing the realms of infinite possibilities. Then Dr. Patel followed moments later. Minutes later, the lab was electric with anticipation as Dr. Thompson, Dr. Foster, and Dr. Patel returned from their extraordinary voyages. Dana was there, her pen poised to capture the epic tales of discovery and exploration. The atmosphere was thick with curiosity, every eye eager, every ear attentive. Dr. Thompson, standing before the small but eager audience, began to unravel the tapestry of her journey. "In the dimension I visited," she said, her voice echoing the mystery of that distant realm, "time had no meaning at all. I was seeing everything all at once, past, present, and future." She paused, collecting the flurry of images and emotions. "I walked through eras," she continued, "where moments lingered like eternal twilight, and epochs of time unfolded like the fleeting fluttering of a butterfly's wings. The boundaries that define our reality blurred, allowing a ballet of temporal beauty and ancient wisdom to unveil itself right before my eyes. In that vast theater of time, histories played out in echoes, and futures whispered the tales yet to unfold. It felt as if I was a traveler, a guest of time's boundless play," Dr. Thompson concluded, her eyes filled with tears, overwhelmed by the beauty she had witnessed. Dana, enthralled, turned to Dr. Foster, inviting him to share the symphony of his journey. Dr. Foster, still resonating with the rhythms of that alien universe, spoke with a voice imbued with wonder. "The dimension I entered was like a grand orchestra of natural laws, where each element played a tune so unfamiliar yet profoundly beautiful. Gravity was a playful child, light danced in curious patterns, and space twisted and turned like a magnificent labyrinth," he said. "It was a realm where the foundations of our understanding were both challenged and celebrated. Each step, each breath was a journey through the melodies of possibility and the harmonies of the cosmos." The scientist's eyes twinkled as he recounted walking through landscapes that defied logic and completely rewrote the laws of physics. It was a realm where every moment was a discovery, every sight a treasure of the unknown. Dr. Foster's words painted an incredible picture of his experience. Dana absorbed their stories, feeling the wonder, the awe, and the boundless beauty of their experiences. "These are not merely journeys to different dimensions," Dana mused, "but epic voyages through the uncharted oceans of existence. Your tales are the sagas of human spirit and curiosity soaring through the infinite canvases of the multiverse." The atmosphere in the lab was thick with a residue of recounted marvels, the air vibrating with the echoes of unseen realms. Dana, caught up in the spell of the tales, had one more question to unearth. "Dr. Thompson, Dr. Foster," she asked, "how have these journeys impacted you personally, and what do you think this monumental discovery will mean for the world?" Dr. Thompson took a moment, letting the weight of the experience settle in her thoughts. "Personally, it's been transformative. It broadens the horizons of understanding, allowing us to glimpse the extraordinary realms that coexist with ours. For the world, it opens up a universe, actually multiple universes, of possibilities. Think about the advancements in science, the new insights into the nature of existence, and the inspirational journey for humankind." Dr. Foster nodded in agreement. "It's like unlocking a door to infinite corridors of knowledge and wonder. We're on the brink of a new era where the boundaries of exploration and understanding are limitless. It invites humanity to a new plane of existence where science and imagination play the boundless melodies of the multiverse." "Raj, you've been quite silent." Dana turned to Dr. Patel, curiosity flickering in her eyes. "We're all eager to hear about the dimension you explored. What wonders did you uncover?" Dr. Patel smiled, a playful glint in his eyes, taking a moment to let the curiosity in the room build. "Well," he began, "my journey was indeed unique. The dimension I visited was filled with mountains and valleys, landscapes unfolding in layers of mystique and whimsy. But instead of trees, rivers, or canyons, this dimension had monuments of, let's say, more domestic origins." The room was hushed, every ear tuned in to catch the unfolding mystery of Dr. Patel's tale. Dana leaned in, her pen poised, ready to capture the unusual saga. "As I navigated this realm," Dr. Patel continued, "I noticed that the landscapes seemed familiar yet out of place, like items lost and yearning to return home. There were hills echoing with the stories of disappearance, valleys filled with tales of unexpected journeys, and mysteries woven in the fabric of its reality." He paused, letting the atmosphere thicken with anticipation. "Each element in this dimension seemed to carry a saga of its own. Tales of mundane mornings turned into eternal separations, and simple washes transformed into cosmic voyages." The room was now filled with puzzled faces, curiosity bubbling like a cauldron of wonder. Dana finally asked, unable to contain her intrigue, "Washes?" Dr. Patel's smile broadened, and with a tone sprinkled with humor he revealed, "Lost socks. The dimension I explored is where all the lost socks from our world end up." "Well," Dana said, "you did answer one of the biggest unanswered questions in the universe."
Our story this week was Dimension of the Lost. It's an original story by me, Keith Conrad. Coming up next week, An Elephant for the Print Kit by L.J. Steecher. It's a story that proves you should always read the fine print before you sign any contract. If you have a story you'd like to contribute to this series, you can visit submissions.soundconceptmedia.com or just follow the link in the show notes. And be sure to recommend Auditory Anthology to your friends. Giving us a recommendation will help us grow the show and make more stories. Auditory Anthology is curated and produced by me, Keith Conrad. Your narrator is Darren Marlar. Be sure to check out Darren's award-winning paranormal podcast, Weird Darkness, available at weirddarkness.com or the podcast app of your choice.